Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing the second part to my Hufflepuff video. So, the first part was me doing the quiz again. The second part's only going to be a very short video, a couple of minutes. We're just reading what being a Hufflepuff is. Alright, let's become small. Lovely. Okay, so I am a Hufflepuff. I've always wanted to be a Hufflepuff. Got a Hufflepuff scarf in the cupboard somewhere. I'm, my friends, Heather, fucking Gabby, a lot of my friends call me a Hufflepuff. I don't know, I'm sweet like that. Anyways, let's continue. You're a Hufflepuff. Dedication, patience, and loyalty. I am very loyal. Patience, sometimes. Dedication, if it's something I want to work on, then yeah, I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated to people too. Anyway, so you probably know that some of Hufflepuff's most renowned members include Nymphadora Tonks and Cedric Diggory. But did you know that Hufflepuff's house ghost, the Fat Friar, of course he's fucking fat, yes, for fuck's sake, the Fat Friar, still resents the fact he was never made a cardinal? Or that Hufflepuff house produced the fewest dark wizards of any house at Hogwarts. That's because we puff the huff, huff the puff. Not that I do it, but I've been told some people do it. Now our fucking our fucking common room is in a barrel down by the kitchens. We're just vibing, boys. We're having scran all the time. It's chilled. All right. The Sorting Hat has spoken. Share your house pride. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it on Twitter. Let's fucking tweet it. Alright. Tweet it. After 3 years, I've done the test again for YouTube vid, and I'm proud to still be Hufflepuff. Awesome. Let's tweet that. Awesome. Okay, so back on the Hufflepuff. Okay, so I've shared that. Famous wizarding Hufflepuffs, Cedric Diggory, of course. Robert Pattinson. I'm excited to see your Batman, by the way, son. Newt Scamander. Yeah, it's actually Newt's version of the scarf I have, the ancient version. Well, not ancient, the fucking war one. And then Tonks, of course, who is Natalia Tena, whose character marries Remus. Get the fuck Discord. Okay, Newt's awesome as well. A message from your prefect, by J.K. Rowling. Congratulations. Oh, should I do this in an English voice? Congratulations. I'm Prefect Gabriel Truman, and I'm delighted to welcome you to Hufflepuff House. Our emblem is the badger. Grr. An animal that is often underestimated because it lives quietly until attacked. Pretty much me. But which, when provoked, can fight off animals much larger than itself, including wolves. Our house colours are yellow and black, and our common room lies one floor below the ground on the same corridor as the kitchens, as I mentioned before. Read more. Now, there are a few things you should know about Hufflepuff House. First of all, let's deal with the perennial myth about the place, which is that we're the least clever house. Wrong. Hufflepuff is certainly the least boastful house, but we've produced just as many brilliant witches and wizards as any other. Want proof? Look up Grogan Stump, one of the most popular ministers for magic of all time. He was a Hufflepuff, as were the successful ministers Artemisia Lufkin and Dugald MacPhail. Then there's the World Authority on Magical Creatures, Newt Scamander. Bridget Wenlock, the famous 13th century arithmancer who first discovered the magical properties of the number 7, and Hengist of Woodcraft, who founded the all-wizarding village of Hogsmeade, which lies very near Hogwarts School, Hufflepuff's all. So, as you can see, we've produced more than our fair share of powerful, brilliant, and daring witches and wizards. But just because we don't shout about it, we don't get credit. We don't get the credit we deserve. Ravenclaws, in particular, assume that any outstanding achiever must have come from their house. I got into trouble daring my friend during my 3rd year for duelling a Ravenclaw prefect who insisted that Bridget Wenlock had come from his house, not ours. I should have got a week detention, but because Professor Sprout let me off with a warning and a box of coconut ice. Hufflepuffs are trustworthy and loyal. We don't shoot our mouths off, but cross us at your peril. Like our emblem, the badger, we will protect ourselves, our friends, our families, against all comers. Nobody intimidates us. Yeah, that's right, badgers. However, Jesus Christ, there's a lot, isn't it? However, it's true that Hufflepuff is a bit lacking in one area. We've produced the fewest dark wizards of any house in the school. Of course, you'd expect Slytherin to churn out evildoers, seeing as they've never heard of fair play and prefer cheating over hard work any day. But even Gryffindor, the house we get on best with, has produced a few dodgy characters. What else would you want to know? Oh yes, the entrance to the common room is concealed in a stack of large barrels in a nook on the right-hand side of the kitchen corridor. Tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the 2nd row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff, and the lid will swing right open. We are the only house in Hogwarts that also has a repelling device for would-be intruders. If the wrong lid is tapped, or if the rhythm of the tapping is wrong, the illegal entrant is doused in vinegar. You will hear other houses boast their security arrangements, but it so happens that in more than 1,000 years, the Hufflepuff common room and dormitories have never been seen by outsiders. Like badgers, we know exactly how to lie low and to defend ourselves. Once you open the barrel, crawl inside, and along the passageway behind it, you will emerge into the cosiest common room of them all. It is round and earthy and low-ceilinged. It always feels sunny, and its circular windows have a view of rippling grass and dandelions. God, there's a lot of words. There is a lot of burnished copper around the place, and many plants, which either hang from the ceiling or sit on the windowsills. Our head of house is Professor Pomona Sprout, head of herbology, and she brings the most interesting specimens, some of which dance and talk, to decorate our room. One reason why Hufflepuffs are often very good at herbology. Anyway, our overstuffed sofas and chairs are upholstered in yellow and black, and our dormitories are reached through round doors in the walls of the common room. Copper lamps cast the warm light over our 4 posters, all of which are covered in patchwork quilts. Our house ghost is the friendliest of them all, the Fat Friar. You'll recognise him easily enough. He's plump and wears monk's robes. And he's very helpful if you get lost or in any kind of trouble. I think that's nearly everything. I must say, I hope some of you are good Quidditch players. Hufflepuff hasn't done as well as I'd like in the Quidditch tournament lately. You should sleep comfortably. We're protected from storms and wind down in our dormitories. We never have the disturbed nights those in the towers sometimes experience. And once again, congratulations on becoming a member of the friendliest, most decent and most tenacious house of them all. J.K. Rowling. Okay. You might, here's a quote from the Sorting Hat. You might belong in Hufflepuff, where they are just and loyal. Those patient Hufflepuffs are true and unafraid of toil. Anyway, back to our passport. That is us, ladies and gentlemen. So that completes the 2-parter. In the next video, you'll see us find out what our Patronus is. So I'll see you then.